Hi friends, my name is Borrodante. Welcome back to Overpain. Today's patient is Kevin Folk. Never heard of him. So, he has the sketch of an idea of losing yourself. I didn't ask him to describe the details because I want to do that myself and get everything wrong and it will be funny. Probably not, but still. Okay, as far as I can see, we have a person who's talking stuff that is feeding on the drug that is boiling from the fire that's coming out of the top of the head of the man. Or woman, it's a person, we are not sexist or anything. I think the idea is that the flame on the head is the ambitions of a person, or some kind of impulsive behavior or impulsive views on life that are making him change. And this person is talking a lot, trying to make themselves look different from what they really are, and so is creating this new image, new entity in people's minds. They start expecting something from you, so there's this new image that is bigger than you, and it's feeding on your ambitions, sort of. It's feeding on your fire right here. Kind of cool. I think it's a pretty good interpretation. But we'll have to change the composition a lot, because right now it's super weird, especially this part. I mean, I'm a serious man. But this is not feet in his mouth. There's no way this is feet. So there's one thing. The idea is very abstract, so let's make it in more of a monumental, epic kind of way. I already see everything in my head, let's just do it anyway. I'll make a composition a bit wider, but this might be too wide. Yeah, this is too wide. Yeah, like that. So the main face is supposed to be closer to like at the center of the image, center of the composition, and it will be kind of like a little bit facing downwards because it's mesmerized or whatever. And also it just looks cool when the face is a bit downwards. And there will be streaks of these words or whatever streaming out of his mouth. And I think there will be more than one entity fitting on him. It will work better for the composition, and also, you know, there's not necessarily one image that person is trying to be. Usually that's the case. If you're not yourself, you're whatever. But we'll keep the whole drugs concept specifically, just for the sake of sticking to the script. So I think the background color will be kind of like this, because there will be probably a lot of very bright and warm colors in the characters, except for the words. I think they might be like shadows. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it off right now, because it's only hard to work with it. Ambitious man. Let's go a bit weird, if it works anyway, but he will be kind of red. Also, this kind of reminds me of a mask, not just a face, which kind of makes sense as well. So should we put a mask on top of that face? I think we should do that anyway, because it's kind of gonna look cool. But we have to make sure that the mouse would be free. I'm thinking mask because this reminds me a lot. There was an old game on PlayStation that was called Crash Bandicoot, and there was like a wooden mask that was floating in the air, and it was your companion. And it looks a lot like this. Let me actually Google it. Yeah, this guy. It looks a lot like him. Like, holy shit. Anyway, I don't think we should follow the design, so we wouldn't get any copyright claims. Anyway, I have this eyebrow line in here, and it's facing a bit downwards because the face is gonna face downwards. Let's mark in everything, but then we'll put on the mask. So this is where the eye corners are. Okay, now the color of the mask. This is kind of a cool combination of colors. Let's think a bit ahead, actually with a bunch of spots. Let's drop some spots! It's been a while since the last time I said that. So we'll have fire coming right from the head. I think the head will get darker as it gets higher. Let's do that. So it gets darker as if it's, well, burning. And also it's a dark mind, so there's meaning everywhere. Also, it looks like hair right now. We should kind of avoid that, I guess. I don't think it's gonna be very hard. So next there will be fire, and I think we should kind of refer to, well, gas fire. It will be blue at the cores, and then make a fire color fire. So it will be like there, or maybe a bit less wide. Trying to maintain some sort of symmetry, but not too much, because it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that. Oh well, it's just blue. That's boring. Is it always just blue? Like completely blue? Aha! It gets a little bit warmer at the top when it's long. Okay, I guess let's do that. Not too much warmth, but some of it. Okay, we'll make sense in some details afterwards. Right now we need the colors. Now for the drug thing, I don't know what this is though. Some kind of holder, or maybe it's a plate. I think we might just ditch that and use this bowl thing, whatever it's called, chemical bowl. Okay, now we can see that we should make the head smaller, because we need space for the streaks of the entities on the sides. Right. This makes more sense, and maybe the bowl will be just floating a little bit. So this will do for now. Now let's mark in the entities. Maybe not black, maybe red, because we have the black head, and black entities feels like this is some kind of creepy shadows that are not him, and red will look kind of cool and very unusual. And the character is red because he is all ambitious, and these things are like even more ambitious. That's why, yeah, like this color. This will look cool. Let's put this one a little bit in front. He's kind of towards us like this. So he is going to be turned with his back to us. And there will be another one in the back in there, because 3 dimensions. Oh, and we will be able to play a little bit with the distortion of the glass. That'll be cool. Let's actually make it into a little bit more physically correct kind of smoke. And then it's floating away. I just want it to go up from the mouth. So kind of like this, they're reaching for the tubes in a very greedy way. So I guess let's make this streak coming from the center, and the one in the back will go from the side. It will be easier to position it. Okay, now I almost don't like the color of the face, but let's put a mask on it first, and we'll see. I guess let's actually make the full mask, and there will be a mouth of the mask. That'll totally work, I think. Are you symmetrical yet? Well, actually not so bad. Making some variety in the thickness of the streaks, so it would look more like smoke and not like ribbons of some sort. This looks 100% like the shape of the mask from the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, only it also had like a thing right here. Yep. Let's add some reflection, the Fresnel kind of effect on the sides of the head. Although there shouldn't be any Fresnel effect where the head is burning. Let's distort the features of the mask so it would be more of a like this, because right now it's kind of facing us and that's confusing. Now let's add the tubes and see what else we can do. This thing should be probably like sealed, right? And there are tubes going out of it. Okay, so at the bottom there should be like liquid, right? I was never a cool kid. I don't know what drugs look like. Let's make it white. It's gonna look cool. Yeah, white looks cool. I like it. So it should be like boiling, right? Kind of. Nailed it. Now let's add some vapor. Now let's do a stronger color inside of the pipes. So there's that. Now let's work on fire, because it's the weakest part in the center. We have the red dudes to cover yet, but the fire seems more important. Let's make it a bit more natural, I guess. We need to somewhat merge it with the head, because right now it feels like it's not here. Or maybe we should work on the surface of the head more. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this feels a lot more like a part of the head. Let's push it more. Okay, now let's add some massive soft shadow on the mask and then work a lot on the red guys. Okay, here we go. This one should be a bit bigger. Okay, this arm is too long. Like, it's not a problem for entities made of smoke, but yeah. The forearm was too long anyway. Also, I don't like how this dude is kind of falling forward. It looks a bit unpleasant. How do we fix that? I guess we should do it like here. We should add the smoke in this area, so he would be like bending like this more. And the shape became a lot more interesting. This is so cool. Let's work a bit more on the arms, I guess, on the hands. And then on the rare guy, a little bit, although he does not require much work. Okay, super unpleasant. Closeness of brightnesses, closeness of values. Should we make it like this? No, I think we should go darker. Let's add a little something so the mask wouldn't be too blank. There, cool mask. Okay, now let's do the rare guy. Okay, I think we're basically done. If we wouldn't zoom in too much though. Let's check again with the concept. Well, yeah. I don't know. Does this mean this is a chef of some sort? Like cook? Probably not, because I can't really apply that. So, other than that, I think everything is intact. Let's merge everything together, but keep all the layers separate and hidden for the legacy. And see what else we want to do. I want to add a bit sharper edges on the glass. Done! How cool is that? I don't know, turned out really nice, if you ask me. Really cool colors. I want to add a bit of mass in here. Well, more or less. Maybe we should squish everything. That might be a good idea. That's basically it, I guess. It's actually better now. I think so. Yeah, the side guys, they are at the same place from both angles. Anyway, it's better than it was. Well, awesome! Thank you, Kevin, for the idea, and gonna wrap this up. Cool stuff. I don't know, the mask kind of reminds me of Tekken Concrete anime and manga, and maybe even the colors too. Well, anyway, this was awesome. Should do this more often. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Make half of your hand invisible. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! And it's only now that I realized I haven't turned on the side light. It's kinda dark from this side. You don't care.